Hello YouTube, welcome to part 3 of painting this thing. We use various sanders, flapper discs, those 36 grit resin discs that I showed in a video, Orbit sander with yellow 60 grit, paper from Harbor Freight, so we used all kinds of stuff. Put some bond over that where we'd fix the epoxy. We're actually uploading Sunday in the shop right now, so we came outside. It's going to take a half hour to load that thing. Ramble on for 15 minutes, but we're still holding the same pressure we did probably 3 hours ago. We stopped at about 62, 61. We just wanted to get to work. If it holds that much air, it's going to hold 100. Like I said, I had such a problem with this. I never should have welded. I should have brazed only. This is probably some kind of tempered steel, so when it heats and expands, it probably is why it was trying to crack on me. I said again, I probably said it before, I made an air compressor on one of these years ago. Never had a problem brazing any fittings or anything into the tank. Now, I know we're going to need a drain someday. We're not worried about it right now. This is going to stand up outside. You know the water's going to collect at the bottom. So it may rust out over a few years, but paint choices. We're just going to primer it in this video. You're just going to see it primered. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Paint choices. What do you think? I'm not really into red that much. I thought about yellow. If you look at some of them industrial yellow enamels, it's nicer than like if you looked at a Caterpillar or Bulldozer. We're kind of thinking that with like a black for the cap that screws on the top, maybe paint the bottom black down here. This is that Rust-Oleum primer because it was on their factory. When I ground that off, I found primer down there that was not the silver paint. This just, all they did on these, the factory was throw some aluminum paint on these. So all we're going to do is throw some primer on it today. Stay tuned, we'll be back when it's done. Okay, this is where the dent used to be on the bottom. My cheap bodywork will come up here. There's a few pits in the Bondo. We're not taking them out. This is a real nasty dent. This dent was over ½ inch deep. If we could even focus on it. Not perfectly round. Kind of hard to get the camera angles here with all the glare, even though I'm under my tarp, but I think I'm going to like my fitting there. I can always put anything I want in here. I can put a T, I can put anything I want in there, clip here. It's got the gauge, hose, everything. Then take it all off, put the cap back on. I still have to clean the inside of the cap. I have to get the rust out of the inside. I have to maybe weld something on a wire brush to reach down in it, but real cheap primer is really thin, so it's good enough. Kind of hard to get this fidget around this chair by myself. I had help putting it up on the chair when I worked on it, but it is heavy for me. But just cheap primer, a few dollars a can. I wish I would have probably used a little better, but it's just an air tank. So there you go. Give me some suggestions what color you like. It may end up that nice industrial yellow. Rust-Oleum, if you look it up, places industrial yellow. It's a real nice looking yellow color. We don't really want green, look like oxygen tank. We don't want red, look like a giant fire extinguisher. So there you go. Thanks for watching this episode.